So, what is the city of Washington getting in Jayden Daniels as the face of the franchise?
A competitor and a dog that's gonna do whatever it takes to win. Try to change the trajectory of the franchise. You know, not in year one, but hopefully down the road. You know, it's gonna be a process. So, you know, it's something we're willing to work to. I mean,
yeah. So when you looked, so somebody I know called me about Washington, and they was a little scared, nervous, because they brought in everybody all at once. They called me spooked. You know what I'm saying? They called me, what you think, right? So I had to tell them, I say, look, just chill. He's going to be the number 2 pick of the draft. This is just a process that's going on. So when you looked at that, when they was bringing in all these quarterbacks at the same time, what was your emotions like? Were you like, man, they getting ready to trip? Or were you just like, whatever?
I was cooling because I just left the Giants and flew to Washington.
Okay.
And I mean, I knew all those guys there, so it was like it was it. Like I ain't really tripping. It just felt like a big recruiting visit, which is what it kind of was. Like they was just telling me like, yeah, I don't really want like the visit to be all uptight about football. Like they want to, you know, let us have fun, you know, because we've been going through this for so long. And that's something that they took from the Niners and stuff like that and other teams. It was just different because it was 4 of the top 5 quarterbacks there, which, you know, kind of blew up on social media. So that's the only thing that was different.
But you had already knew him from whatever, college football, 7-on-7 tournaments,
Yeah, I've been knowing them. I mean, I trained with Mike and JJ, all pre-draft. I met Drake last summer, so, like, we was all cool.
Yeah.
We chilling.
Yeah, people was going crazy, right? Some people was going real crazy. Anyway, that would be somebody that I know close to you, but we're going to leave that alone right now. So when you look at the system that y'all potentially could run, this which I don't really love, but I don't think I don't know if y'all going to actually run this particular air raid system in Washington. How familiar are you with those concepts and the things that Cliff Kingsbury, the new offensive coordinator, in his past has run, whether it was at Texas Tech or at Texas A&M in college or at Arizona in the pros, and now people assume that he's going to run the same thing at Washington?
I mean, just learning the playbook. It's kind of like going back and watching with stuff. It's like it's different than the air raid. We're not going to air the ball out 50 times a game.
Yeah, y'all gonna lose if y'all. I'm just being honest with you.
Like we're not gonna. Like, you gotta have balance.
You gonna get the shit beat out of you, and they gonna you don't want that. Yeah. I'm just being honest.
But
with
one thing about Cliff, you know, Cliff is open minded.
Yeah,
like, he ain't the OC that's like, man, it's my way. Like we gotta do X, Y, Z. Just having conversation with him was like, man, what do you like? How can we help the team be better? And I'm like, you know, we bouncing ideas back and forth off each other, but. I like his scheme, honestly. I think it suits me. And obviously, you know, you got to evolve with the times. You know, you got to be able to have balance, keep a defense honest now, especially with all those athletes out there, too.
Who's the backup? Or not the back. Who's the other quarterback,
Mariota,
so to speak?
Marcus Mariota.
Do you anticipate starting week 1?
Do I anticipate?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm confident in my abilities, but if that's a decision that they got to make, that's above me.
I ain't asked you. Stop
that's what I'm saying.
That's
the decision.
Do you, as the number 2 pick of the draft, anticipate starting?
I mean,
or you think they're gonna bring you along slowly, so to speak?
From what I heard, when they said whenever I'm ready, I'm ready.
Yeah.
So whenever I feel like I'm ready, I'm ready.
Yeah, I didn't start. I'm trying to think when I start. I probably didn't start till midway during the year.
Yeah, they didn't tell me like, oh, like you got to start week 1. They just said, whenever you ready, like you ready. Whenever you feel ready, we feel you ready. We're gonna throw you out there.
We absolutely hope you enjoyed this video. If you want more from us, hit that subscribe button for all videos, full episodes, and exclusive content from the show. And don't forget to find All Facts, No Breaks on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.